Greetings everyone and welcome to the Good and Kinky Show. My name is Greg. In this video, I am going to be talking about politics and how people have a tribal mentality regarding things like Donald Trump, the presidential election, as well as religion and all things, really, that it's all about their team, their side, rooting for their guy or their gal, and they don't care about evidence or facts. They don't care if what they're in favor of is moral or not. They're simply interested in supporting their team. Now, this is a video that I had seen on Facebook, which is where this is actually from, but it's one I want to share with you because it is very telling. Here's that.
Take a look at this tie.
Oh, wow. Donald Trump tie. I wanted to read you a couple quotes and kind of get your feelings on them and kind of see how you felt about what he was saying.
Sure.
Anyone who sees and paints a sky green and fields blue ought to be sterilized. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, there's a lot of people that should be sterilized according to Donald Trump, so sure.
Did you notice that? As long as it's according to Trump, anyone that wants to be sterilized, that's okay, good, no problem. Sterilization, seriously, people. As long as it's from Trump, oh yeah, then it's okay. This is disgusting.
Can you read it to me one more time?
Sure. How fortunate for governments, so how good for the governments, that the people they administer don't think.
You look at the Democratic Party and they prove that. That's why I'm voting for Trump.
He's got the...
Did you notice that one guy automatically shifted that to that applies to the other team? That's not my team. That's why I'm voting for my team. That's why I'm interested in my team. Because that's what that other side is doing. These people should be ashamed of themselves.
world by the balls right now. I mean,
Sure.
he has a lot of money. He's very influential because of his money and what he's done with, like, his empire.
The more economic difficulties increase, the more immigration will be seen as a burden.
Yeah, I mean, as soon as our economic system starts improving, we don't have to worry about the immigrants anymore. They'll go away.
Great liars are also great magicians. Wow. Well, I think that, he's going to lie in any way, probably to, support the country, to keep the country going.
Good.
There'll be good lies,
So you support everything that he's kind of said in this pamphlet here and in these quotes, right?
Of course. I'm a Trump fan.
Because Trump, because Trump said it. Do you support these quotes then? You support Trump?
I support him.
Yeah.
I actually changed them, and they're all quotes from Hitler.
You made this pamphlet and did that? Oh my God.
And I just replaced them in this pamphlet.
I'd say you're lying to me.
They are, though. they're quotes from Hitler. So do you still support Trump?
Yeah. But I don't support Hitler.
Well, but you support these quotes, though, right?
Well, if Donald Trump said him, I'd support him.
That last, did you notice in a sense, the cognitive dissonance that the person had? It was one initially, I don't believe you, that they were Hitler quotes. But it's all about their team, the whole way through with all of them. Now, there were only 3 that were highlighted in that video. The thing is, this is much broader, because atheists deal with this regarding the God subject with Christians. Is they want to act like the Christians want to act like their God exists because it fits their narrative, it fits what they want, it has them on the winning side, it's all about them. Same with these Trump supporters, or Hillary supporters, or even Bernie Sanders. People are largely uneducated regarding what the actual issue is, what the person's position is on different things. They're more interested in, my team is X, So if my team is X and X is doing this and X is saying this, then that's right. That's not right. You don't decide whether or not something is right or wrong as to whether or not it was said by your team, whether or not it supports your team's agenda. That's not how it works. That is not how morality goes. That's not how the game is played. But these people don't care about that. They only want their team, their tribalism, their rah-rah fucking pom-poms bullshit. I'm not in favor of Trump because he is willfully ignorant regarding the things that a president should know about and be informed about. The truth of the matter is, he doesn't take the time to educate himself, and he'll just run his mouth and do basically personal attack type of bullshit instead of addressing the issue. And I have a lot of problems with people, be it on Facebook, on YouTube, wherever, that this is the method that they want to employ. I don't blame Trump for this. This is an aspect more of social media and the internet than it is Donald Trump or basically any one presidential candidate. But it is a mindset that people have nowadays, is they don't want to go after the issue, they want to go after the person. Even if the person is just saying, I don't believe what you're saying based on just the claim, I want to see evidence. They'll go after the person. They won't address the aspect of evidence. Or they'll act like wild claims are evidence. They're not. The truth of the matter is Donald Trump is a blowhard. The truth of the matter is he has bankrupted 4 companies. The truth of the matter is he has his ties and so forth made overseas. He's talking out of both sides of his ass. And the people that are supporting him are not looking at they're not looking at it in an unbiased way. They're very biased. They're very driven by, this is my team. And that's all they care about. I'm not that way. So for people to be, well, who would I vote for? At this point, I'm not voting. Because prior to this, I agreed with George Carlin that the shit they shuffle around every 4 years, it doesn't fucking matter. That pretty much this country was bought and sold a long time ago. It's not about a conspiracy theory. And you don't need a conspiracy to have wealthy people know what is in their interest. They know what will benefit them. They don't need to have a conspiracy with anybody to be one of, I'm wealthy, okay, this will benefit me, so that's what I'm in favor of. Or this will benefit my constituents, so that's what I'll go for. It's the same thing. There doesn't need to be a conspiracy. It's simply wealth is interested in keeping wealth. People of power are interested in not only in maintaining their power, but in getting more. You don't need a conspiracy behind that. You really don't. All you need is the brains to realize that someone could look at it as, does this benefit me or does this benefit my ends? Okay, then that's what I'll go for. And we see that with how people act online. They're interested in, does this benefit my religion? Because even with the aspect of religion, and for atheists, and I know I have a lot that listen to my channel, no doubt you guys have encountered the Christians that will lie for Jesus. They just don't care what the truth is. They will simply lie for Jesus because to them, the ends justify the means. That if they can lie about it, and all that matters is that a person ends up being thinking like them, being on their side. They're not going to change their position no matter what. They're not open to any evidence. Same with conspiracy theorists, same with Trump followers, same with just about everyone that I've encountered online. Or I should say, everyone that isn't a skeptic to rational thinker. Because those that are skeptic and rational, we're open to evidence and we're open to changing our position if the evidence warrants it. But we're not going to do it just because you say so, or just because it's what you think. You're saying it, you're claiming it, doesn't mean anything. If you want to get my attention or get someone like me to consider your idea, then you have to have evidence behind your idea. You have to have substance behind what you're saying. And with Trump, there's no substance. All you have is a blowhard that is wanting to make the presidency a reality TV show. And that's not what it's about. But feel free to leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section. Later, people.